Hi guys, it's AlphaBlue here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome. So guys, in this video, we're going to go over GBPUSD and EURUSD. This is more like a weekly market breakdown and forecast. So starting with GBPUSD, this is GBPUSD on the 4-hour time frame. And as you can see, the market came down, took some liquidity right here, and then started to push up. This right here is the trade I'm currently in. And let's see how it goes. Change this. All right, so this trade right here, the trade I took last week, I think last week, Tuesday or so, or Thursday, Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'm still in this trade. I'm holding it for this point right here as my potential take profit. So the idea behind this trade is very simple. As you can see, GBP USD has been bullish for a while. We've been having, some corrections, push to the upside, correction, push to the upside. So it kept correcting and then engineering liquidity at this point right here. So you see the first week here, second week here, third one, fourth, fifth, or third and fourth, right? So I already knew that this was engineered liquidity. Price will come and sweep this liquidity and potentially start pushing up to continue, the bullish order flow, right? So we got a sweep right here, and then price started pushing to the upside. There was a very strong bullish push to the upside after the sweep that made me feel okay. We're good to go. So you see, after the sweep right here, this was the sweep. We got this very strong bullish engulfing candle that gave a shift or change in market structure right here. So when I saw that, and this is another block right here. So I just put my buy limit on this other block, and then price came, tapped it, and started pushing to the upside. Even though the thing is, we've been having this very slow, choppy movement to the upside, but I feel we'll still hit the target. This is one point I was cautious about because it's like an area of supply. And then when price taps into it, you see that it's sold off. Now we're having price come back there because I feel we're having more buyers in this particular scenario than sellers, right? So price is still coming back here. Let's see how this place like uh affects price. We're likely gonna just see price comes range a bit here, but break it up, take out this point, take out this point, even potentially take out this point. What I'm hoping for here is that price will even give us some, opportunity to buy more. Maybe it comes here, takes out this point, then comes, it will range though, something like this. Take out this point, then probably sell off a bit. Then we look to buy it again to come and take out this point, right? So I'm wishing I feel we'll see something like this. We're likely going to see something like this. It's either we see this or this particular supply area here just pushes price back down, and then price just comes to fill in most of this imbalance. You see that price just took out the liquidity and pushed up. We still have some of these areas imbalance right here, but I feel we may not necessarily fill out all this imbalance. We can just continue to the upside this week, but it's still possible that price just comes back down and clears all of this, fills all of this imbalance before we probably see some move to the upside. It's all possible, but then let's see how it goes. This trade is currently running at risk free at break even, so there's not going to be any like reason to be bothered. So what am I expecting on GBP USD going into this week? I'm actually expecting to see this bullish continuation, and then we'll target this high, ultimately probably even come to this point right here, because I feel we are going to continue the bullish order flow after taking this after sweeping this liquidity right here. So I'm looking at potential moves to the upside, taking out this high, and probably even this high. But let's see how the week goes. So let's go to the weekly time frame, just like a higher time frame kind of analysis. Now, this is how the weekly looks like. This is how the weekly looks like. You see this week. So this week right here is an indication that there are buyers in the market and they are pushing price to the upside. And for the weekly candle to close like this with this week, it means that there's more buying pressure. So this is one candlestick pattern that adds more confidence to my buyers, adds more confirmation to my buyers that we're likely going to see more bulls in this market, right? So this is how the weekly looks like, and it's not bad at all. It's good. Even the daily, you can see that the daily is having, a very huge rejection week on the daily time frame. So you see these two bullish candles got a rejection week here. So we're likely going to see continuation of the bias to the upside. So this is my take on GBP/USD. Let's look at Euro/USD. Now Euro/USD looks even more interesting. It looks more interesting. I had analyzed Euro/USD last week. When we got this week right here, I was already looking to buy the market to the upside. Of course, I even bought the market, just that I got stopped out with this second week. And if only my stop loss was exactly at this week right here, I wouldn't have gotten stopped out. I'll still be in this rate right now, but my stop loss was somewhere here, and then it stopped me out before continuing to the upside. So if you look at this chart on the daily time frame, you'll find out that it's still the same scenario with what is happening on GBP/USD. Bullish movement to the upside, and then some strong corrections right here. Continued bullish. We got this correction. We got this channel, this range, sweep of liquidity. Liquidity got washed out, and then we have this, we now have this 2 weeks, and then a bullish engulfing candle, even though not completely engulfing, but you get the point. So daily close like this, which is good, is a strong indication that we're likely going to continue to the upside, right? Especially because we have cleared liquidity at this point right here. So I'm still expecting, some bullish action on Euro/USD. Ultimate target for the week is this point right here. We can even see price come up all the way to this point. So this is what I'm expecting. This particular point, first of all, it may give us some bearish reaction because that's like a very strong supply area, then come up all the way here, probably give us some more reaction to the downside. Then we come like this. So this is what I'm anticipating on Euro/USD for this week. Now look at this point. You see this indecision candle. So this particular area is a supply zone, that we should be mindful of. That's why my first target is just this point, because I feel when price gets to this area here, it's going to cause a very strong sell-off, because a lot of people will be looking at this point as a potential place to sell. You get? But ultimately, based on the higher time frame analysis and based on the order flow, we're expecting to see price, come up higher. So that's why, even though there's going to be a sell-off here, I just feel it's going to be like a reaction of this zone, and then more people will get into the buys. The price will come up, take out this equal highs here, come up and probably reach this point. So that's my take on Euro/USD also. So right now, I'm looking to enter a Euro/USD long by market open. Let me show you what I'm planning to do on Euro/USD. Now, as you can see, we got the sweep here. After the sweep, we got a push to the upside. Price came back to probably some other block on the lower time frame here. Then this demand zone held nice and has pushed price up. So right now, there are many points I'm looking at. First of all, this is a liquidity that price will likely sweep. Price will sweep this liquidity definitely. But the question now is, uh, where do I expect price to get to? Of course, it's this point right here. I'm expecting price to reach this supply area, this other block of supply area before we see a reaction to the downside. So what I'm looking at right now is for a pullback, just price to pull back a bit and tap my buy limit at this point to continue to the upside. It may take out this point before it sells off, or it comes back down right during the London Open, then takes some liquidity down here and continues to the upside. So we may see something like this. We may just see price come back, take out this liquidity and go up like this, or even potentially reach this point, or it can, from here, it can, after it has showed this liquidity, it can, correct a bit before it comes like this. So this is another way to look at it. So if you go to the lower time frame on Euro USD, let's say 1 hour, 1 hour. Let me show you the reason why my stop loss is going to be here, and then the reason why my entry is here. This is almost like midway of this, price range. Look from here to here, this is almost like 50%, right? So number one, I'm expecting that we can see a 50% correction of this move. Number two, you see this candle here. This is almost like, and this is an institutional candle, right? And it's almost like the other block in this case, even though you can't really say this is another block, but based on the definition of another block, this is like the last bearish candle, right? Before we got this bullish candle that moved to the upside. So we can potentially see that price may likely come back to this point. Then the third reason is because price, this may serve like an area of liquidity that price will want to come and grab. Even though there are more wicks here that you can potentially target. But I feel this is like the most safe entry because it's the most discounted area. Most discounted area. So even though this week has taken out this liquidity, this week's here, so but still, I want to have my entry here. This is where I'm most comfortable with, especially because okay, I can actually, take it a bit higher. Maybe to somewhere like this. Yeah, let's see how it goes. But this is not bad at all. So, and then I'm looking to put my stop loss here because there was a liquidity sweep here, right? There was a liquidity sweep here before price moved up. So this area is potentially safe to put your stop loss here because price may never or may not come back to take out this point here because liquidity has already been grabbed, right? So this is why I'm putting my stop loss here. So this is my plan for Euro USD market open. Let's see if price will come back to give us an entry here. And then target up. So this is like a nice, can be a nice 1, 2, 3. A nice 1, 2, 3 RR, about 54 pips to TP, which is not bad, it's good. So this is my take on Euro USD and GBP USD for the week. If you got value in this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. So cheers guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.